Jimmy, it's a pleasure. I'm Blaine.
Blaine, it's good to be here, man.
I'm here with Jimmy Houston. The funny thing about it, Jimmy, is you did a trip with Bill Kramer.
I know Bill well.
On the Susquehanna.
Right. In a rock boat. One of them boats you can't tear the lower units off.
Right. 10, 12 years ago. I saw it on TV. I went to Bill's booth down at the Philadelphia show and booked a trip with Bill.
Really?
He
might owe me a little commission on that, you reckon?
He might. 6 trips later and a jet boat I was guiding.
Oh, mercy.
Because of that. Part of it was because of that.
Are you bragging or complaining to me about that?
I'm thanking you.
Okay,
that's all I'm doing. I'm thanking you. How did you get started in the TV part of this business? How did you get going?
Of course, I fished tournaments since 1968, and I fished all the BASS tournaments starting about 1975 for a few years there, and I had some good success at the tournaments, and because of that, I ended up being on a few other people's fishing shows just as a guest. And so folks, I had a few folks tell me, man, you ought to be doing a fishing show, and I thought, I never thought about that, and we were making a good living and fishing however we wanted to fish, and so, but I shot a pilot show, and I studied, actually. I've got 2 really good friends of mine that have been very successful in outdoor television, Bill Dance and Roland Martin, and I studied a lot of their videotapes and spent about a year researching to see if I thought it would be a profitable venture. And from that I started, and I got to tell you, Blaine, I set a goal that first year that if I did a show the first year and lost $50,000 or less, I would do it the second year. And this was 32 years ago. And actually ended up making about $32,000 that first year, and which Bill and Roland told me, so that's crazy. We both lost money the first year, and fortunately, we've actually shown a profit every year for 32 years, and amazingly, it's probably harder now than it's ever been to show a profit out there. But we love it. We'd probably do it even if we didn't make any money at it. We might not do it very long. It might be a little bit like farming. We just farm till we lose all our money, but we'll do it.
Well, now we're at the Calvary Church. You do a lot of these shows where you like to talk about your spiritual walk and your testimony. I noticed your necklace there. How's that work for you? Well,
it's fantastic. You know, I get to go to maybe 15 or 20 churches a year, and it's fantastic. It's a tremendous honor to get to do that, and I love it a lot. And I go to a lot of, I've been to some of the largest churches in the nation, and one of the great things about an event like this is a tremendous event, by the way. It's unbelievable that this is Calvary's first attempt at this, because usually when you try something for the first time, you do lots wrong, and you find out, and they'll find a lot that they think they've done wrong here at this one too, I'm sure, but it's generally marginally successful, and I don't know how it can be much more successful than what this has been done. So they've done great. But the great thing, and the thing that I like about it, is not only do you get to visit with a lot of really, really nice and great people, but you have a lot of people come to an event like this that quite honestly would not set foot in a church for any other reason. And so a lot of folks, a lot of men, a lot of women, a lot of kids get to hear the gospel of Jesus Christ that they may not get to hear any other way. So that's a great thing. Not only is it a great honor, but it's a privilege and I think a responsibility to be able to do something like this. Sure do.
Yeah, that's and we're vehicles.
Absolutely.
That's the funny thing about it.
Absolutely.
Jimmy, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for stopping by. Let's get back to some more fishing.